Alrighty guys, in this video we are going to add 2 more pages to our current website. So I'm going to look inside of our folder here, obviously the unzipped version, and I'm going to open index.html. I'm going to right click it and open it with Notepad++ so that I can see the code. Alright, so in order to add another page to this website, I'm actually going to have to come up here and make a new file in Notepad++. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to File, Save As, and I'm going to save this new file also in the folder HTML example website. Now remember, it does have to be a .html file, but this time I can name it whatever I want. It does not have to be called any specific name. It's only the home page that has a specified name. So I'm going to call this maybe feeding.html. So maybe on this page I would put information about feeding cats. All right, so I'm going to save it. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go ahead and take everything that I had in this index.html and I'm going to copy it over to the other page. All right, you could also go back and grab the HTML skeleton if you wanted to. So just to make sure that we can see a difference between the 2 pages, where it says this is a heading, I'm going to say this is the feeding page. Just so we can see a difference. All right, and maybe I'll change my title up here to cat feeding, and maybe I'll real quick grab me a picture from the internet. Let's see. I'll just say cats eating. And I'll go to images. I will grab one, right click, save as. It's a JPEG, that's fine. I'll call it feeding_image and I will save it in the same folder where all my files are. All right, so let me save it. And then I'll come back here. And instead of it being ragdollcat.jpg, I will use feeding_image. Alright, so I'll save it. Let's go back to the website. If I refresh it, now I can see that this is the feeding page. Alright, so what I need to do now is I need to make some links between the 2 pages. Alright, you will read all about how to do this in the Zybook. But just for now, I'm going to create a comment just to show you an example and say navigation links. And then I'm going to actually create the links. All right, so you will learn all about what this means in the Zybook, but essentially I'm going to create a link to index.html and I'm going to make that link say home page. All right, and to make my life easier, I'm going to copy that link that I just made. And right underneath it, I'm going to make a link to the feeding page. And the name of that file was feeding.html. All right, and I'll make that link say feeding page. You'll learn more about this as you go along, but I am going to put a break between these 2 links. All right. So I'm also going to take these 2 links because I don't just want to have them on one page. I want to have these links on both of my HTML pages. So I'm going to copy those navigation links and I'm going to go into the feeding.html and I'm going to paste those in there as well. All right. So I'm going to click that 4th icon to save all, and now I'm going to look back at my web page. So let me refresh it. All right, I think I need another break in here after my image. Let's see what the home page looks like. Yeah, I need a break between the images and the nav links. All right, so I'll put another break in there. Let me come over here and let's refresh. All right, so now I'm on my index.html on my home page and I can go to the feeding page. Why did my break not work? Because I didn't save it. All right. And now I have these 2 links down here, and I can go back to the home page. Feeding page, home page. All right, and you can create as many pages and links in your website as you would like. You do need to have a link to every page on every page. All right, so even though I'm already on the home page, I still want to have a link to the home page here so that it's obvious all the pages that are available in my website are listed out, even the one I'm currently on, because you want the links to look exactly the same on all of your web pages. All right, hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, ask your instructor.